Alright, Shalom. Before I start, let me give all praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rakakurash. Give honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Peace, blessings, and salutations to all elect Akim wa Aqua, learning, teaching, and truth and sincerity. Another video through the Spirit, your brother Malak from GMS Detroit, Modern Day Madness and Prophecies. Alright, a handful of clips starting with some of that Venezuela stuff. Or the migrants, I should say, in general. You know, they over here going crazy.
Told you this was happening in 2024. Would you believe me? Let me tell you how crazy this is. In Aurora, Colorado, there's a Venezuelan gang that has taken over 2 apartment buildings. I kid you not. The landowner has contacted the local authorities. They said there's nothing they can do about it. That's squatter laws, bro. I kid you not. Look this up. Number 2, he went to the FBI. They said there's nothing they can do. And he even went to the marshals, y'all. And this Venezuelan gang has taken over the apartment building. They're charging the tenants inside rent money like they're the landlords. Meanwhile, the real landlord can't get these people evicted. All the people that's leaving the apartment buildings, as soon as they leave, these Venezuelan gang members are just moving in more gang members to a point where they are taking over the building with guns. It's no more security there. Like, look this up right now.
I told you America wasn't ready for the Latin American criminal. Right now, as we're speaking, there are 2 apartment complexes in Aurora, Colorado that have been taken over by Venezuelan gang members, right? To the point where they told the landlord, bro, you come around here, man, we're going to take your life, we're going to take your family's life, right? Landlord's scared. Landlord go to local law enforcement and say, no, we could do about it, these squatters, because it's squatter laws, bro, right? He says, man, try to contact the FBI. FBI say, hey, my man, that ain't our problem, right? The Department of Homeland Security said, that ain't our problem, bro. The landlord is just like, yo, what the hell is going on? What do I do? Bro, these dudes are collecting rent on behalf of the landlord in the building. And every single time somebody moves out of one of the apartments, they're bringing in more Venezuelan migrants into it. Talking about they're patrolling the building with guns. Like, what? In America? No way. That shit sounds like something out of a movie, bro. No freaking way that's happening right now. Imagine being that landlord, bro. He probably calling the bank like, hey, yo, yeah, man, the Venezuelan migrants got your mortgage payment. It was like the Venezuela who? You owe us that money. You better pay up, bro. There's nothing he could do about it either, man. Because if he try to do something about it, he's gonna get locked up. Yo, I'm sorry. A lot of y'all don't like this, man. But if you're still convinced that the USA don't need a motherfucker like Trump, you gotta be fucking crazy, man. Trump is the only one that's gonna be aggressive enough, man. So come up here and be like, all right, everybody get the fuck out, man. Kicking doors down and shit. Sending everybody over there, man. Deporting everybody. At this point, man, it's needed. Whether you like Trump or not, whether you are a Democrat, it don't matter what you are, man. Shit is getting fucking bad, man. And if you think it's not gonna affect you, just give it enough time. Give it enough time, man, because it's only starting.
If I told you...
Hey, so Trump isn't the answer to these issues. The only answer is Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai. All right, this is it's going to go down in America. All right, it is going to. The turmoil is going to reach a boiling point, and it's gonna pop. It's gonna bust, and we're seeing that Esau, Edom, you know, he's allowing them over to disrupt things on purpose. Okay, so. You know, just typed in, you know, Venezuelan gangs. Well, you know, this is in the news. You know, the mayor had to make a claim. They over there snatching jewels.
We start in Aurora, where police are now joining a regional effort to address Venezuelan gang activity and other crimes involving migrant communities.
This is video of a jewelry store heist in nearby Denver, and it shows what police say are alleged members of that gang in action. And this is not the only crime under investigation. Fox 31's Nate Beld is speaking with Aurora's mayor tonight about this issue. He joins us live from the newsroom tonight. Nate.
Hey guys, the Aurora Police Department announced today that it's joining forces with Colorado State Patrol and the Bureau of Investigation to create a special task force to address the city's concerns about Venezuelan gang Tren de Aragua. APD says the task force's main goal will be to assist agencies around the area by maximizing resources and sharing intelligence in ongoing investigations. Aurora Mayor Mike Kaufman says this task force has been discussed and even put into practice for a time already, and says one of their biggest efforts right now is engaging with and learning from the community.
Certainly there's a lot of Venezuelans that have been here for a long time, and they're not a part of that recent wave that came over. I mean, they came through sponsorships, and they were completely vetted when they came over. But whatever connections they have within this migrant community, to please urge them to cooperate with law enforcement.
Kaufman says he can't say too much about what the task force exactly will be doing so that there aren't any investigations that will be compromised, but he does say he believes that allocating more resources to this issue is necessary, and he wants his residents to know it is something that he and APD are both taking seriously. In the newsroom, Nate Belt, Fox 31.
What's going down?
Well, this morning we learned APD has set up a task force to look into those allegations. The city of Aurora says it's closing this apartment complex near Colfax and Peoria due to a long list of code violations going back years.
We are not buying this.
Aurora City Councilwoman Danielle Jurinsky and some of her colleagues believe there's more to the story.
We believe that, yes, there are code violations, but this started because of a gang takeover. That's what we believe.
The company that manages the site says the same thing, that a gang from Venezuela had taken over the property, making it too dangerous for their staff to be there. Aurora police have not said whether those claims are true, but say they are investigating.
I know it's been shootings here, but it's not because of people from here. It's people from other places that comes here looking for problems.
Residents at the complex told us no manager has been on site for a while.
We've been trying to get in touch with the manager. He quit, and we have no manager.
At a public safety meeting Thursday, Aurora Mayor Mike Kaufman once again pointed to code violations as the reason the city was closing the complex.
I know that the owners are talking about that it's a gang issue. It's really, the problems there go way back.
On top of creating a task force to look into alleged gang activity, Aurora police say they've also started reviewing criminal reports from the past year to see if they were gang-related.
So we're actively looking at those things right now in conjunction with the task force, our federal and state partners also.
Councilwoman Jurinsky says it's long overdue.
I think it's coming maybe 6 to 8 months too late, but I hope that we are able to track some of these people down.
But she hopes it will finally provide some answers. In Aurora, Brandon Richard.
Hey man, this guy Esau is something else. To let this shit be going on, he's something else. But this is a part of the play, you know, making Jake turn against themselves. Just getting this real quick. Sirach 10:3. An unwise king destroyeth his people, but through the prudence of them which are in authority, the city shall be inhabited. Right, so an unwise king destroyeth his people, which Esau, Edom, is purposely doing. He's destroying his once so-called great nation and country, you know, to justify his NWO that's coming. Oh, you know, if you want us to be able to do something about them, take the hit when it comes, right? You see? This guy, really, you know, this whole video, I'm just, you know, highlighting this Colorado issue. That shit crazy, man. He's purposely letting foreigners come in to destabilize this country, which, you know, we understand that those are our brothers, right? Northern Kingdom. But the people of the world don't, all right? So it's causing contention between the Americans that are here suffering and that group that's coming over, and they tearing some shit up. Let me get he's purposely laying snares. Let's see. Let me see the exact wording. Okay, I can deal with this verse right here. Psalm 64:5 says, they encourage themselves in an evil matter. They commune of laying snares. They say, who shall see them? Right, so this guy, he's purposely setting up, you know, wicked plots. And he's doing it on his own people. That's what's so damning. But ultimately, we know that this is going to turn into a civil war, all right, which is why, you know, one people is going to turn against another people, in which they're, those Venezuelans, they're Israelites, but they don't know that, and they don't give a fuck. So that's one of, you know, many and several reasons why these race wars will be kicking off. All right, Isaiah 13, and you know what? There's this one. Yeah, there's the other one. Hang on. Okay, I want to get the one out of Edris actually. Sword fight, because there's the one in Isaiah 19, but then there's this one. Yep. 2 Edris 15 and 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another people. All right, and this is we're gonna see that. We're about to see that. Verse 16. For there shall be sedition among men, rebellion, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. All right, now that's mostly dealing with Jacob's trouble, and this is some of the onset of it, man. They're doing whatever they want, and they don't give a fuck. Venezuelan protest possible in Aurora, police ready. They don't give a damn. Now it wants to act up.
Preparing for the possibility of a Venezuelan election protest this weekend. It comes after a local protest last month over the South American country's controversial presidential election.
Now, police were called to monitor a large gathering of people on Havana Street and Mississippi Avenue. Officers say that shots were fired that night into the air at the crowded parking lot, but...
Okay, this is a little bit different, but we see that these people are clowning, basically. Make a long story short. So that's it, y'all. I'm gonna give all praises to Yahweh. Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Makakarash, the honors to the elders and apostles at Millstone. Peace, blessings, and salutations to all like Hakim wa Akwa, learning, teaching, and truth and sincerity. Shalom.